When I was a young man, I heard a story about a baby born during the worst storm in living memory. She had no wealth, no lands, no army, only a name, and a handful of supporters, most of whom probably thought they could use that name to benefit themselves. They kept her alive, moving her from place to place, often hours ahead of the men who'd been sent to kill her. She was eventually sold off to some warlord on the edge of the world, and that appeared to be that.
Targaryens are gone.
Not all of them.
And then, a few years later, this girl without wealth, lands, or armies had somehow acquired all three in a very short span of time, along with 3 dragons. He thought she was our best, last chance to build a better world.
Soon you will cross the narrow sea and take back your father's throne.
What is it you want?
My birthright, the 7 kingdoms of Westeros.
I'll kill every Targaryen I get my hands on.
You can't get your hands on this one, can you?
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi. I'm no ordinary woman. My dreams come true.
This Khal Drogo said he has 100,000 men in his hold.
Even 1,000,000 Dothraki are no threat to the realm, as long as they remain on the other side of the narrow sea.
Your people are in Westeros.
People in Westeros don't know I'm alive.
They will soon enough.
And then what? They'll pray for my return, they'll wave dragon banners and shout my name. That's what my brother believes, and he was a fool.
You have a good claim. A title. A birthright. But you have something more than that. They cover it up and deny it, but you have a gentle heart. You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved. Someone who can and should rule centuries come and go without a person like that coming into the world. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
They are my children. Dracarys. And they are the only children I will ever have.
Dragons, Khaleesi. They can never be tamed.
What do you pray for, Ser Jorah? We have to go home.
Home. Have patience, Khaleesi. We will go home, I promise you.
I pray for home too. Take me to them. I see the faces of slaves. I free you. I will see each and every one of their faces.
They say 1,000 slaves died building the Great Pyramid of Meru.
And now an army of former slaves is marching to her gates.
How did a slave girl come to advise Daenerys Targaryen?
She bought me from my master and set me free.
Valar Morghulis.
Yes, all men must die.
Man who fights for gold can't afford to lose to a girl.
But we are not men.
All of us who came with her from Essos, we believe in her.
How can I rule 7 kingdoms if I can't control Slaver's Bay? Why should anyone trust me? Why should anyone follow me?
You're a Targaryen.
Dracarys.
You're the mother of dragons.
I need to be more than that.
I will do what queens do. I will rule.
All my life, I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. I was born at Dragonstone. We fled before Robert's assassins could find us. I spent my life in foreign lands. So many men have tried to kill me. I don't remember all their names. I have been sold like a brood mare. I've been shamed and betrayed, raped and defiled. Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. The world hadn't seen a dragon in centuries until my children were born. The Dothraki hadn't crossed the sea. Any sea. They did for me. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will. Why did you travel to the far side of the world to meet someone terrible?
To see if you were the right kind of terrible.
Which kind is that?
The kind that prevents your people from being even more so.
She protects people from monsters, just as you do. That's why she came here.
You're in the great game now. And the great game is terrifying.
Amazing thing to see.
They're not beasts to me. I named them for my brothers, Viserys and Rhaegar.
They're my children.
The mother of dragons.
They're the only children I'll ever have. I will fight for you. I will fight for the North.
How about my queen?
You weren't made to sit on a chair in a palace.
What was I made for?
The second sons are yours, and so is Dario Naharis.
You're a conqueror, Daenerys Stormborn.
I fought so that no child born into Slavers Bay would ever know what it meant to be bought or sold. I will continue that fight here and beyond. He was a loyal friend.
Your Grace, I've won more single combats than any man alive.
Which is why you must remain by my side. And he died in an alley. Butchered by cowards who hide behind masks.
I've been by your side longer than any of them, Khaleesi. Let me stand for you today as well.
You're my most trusted advisor, my most valued general, and my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
I am a queen, not a butcher.
All rulers are either butchers or meat.
Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell. They're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins, crushing those on the ground.
It's a beautiful dream. Stopping the wheel. You're not the first person who's ever dreamt it.
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel.
I need an army. I am Daenerys Stormborn, of House Targaryen, of the blood of old Valyria. I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming.
I served in his king's guard. I was at his side from the first. Your enemies did not lie.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive.
When the people rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame.
Burn them all!
He murdered sons in front of their fathers. He burned men alive with wildfire and laughed as they screamed.
Every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin.
And his efforts to stamp out dissent led to a rebellion that killed every Targaryen, except two.
Mental. Rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash.
I am Daenerys Stormborn of the blood of old Valyria, and I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
I'm not my father.
No, Your Grace. Thank the gods.
I offer you a choice. Bend the knee and join me. They can live in my new world, or they can die in their old. Or refuse. And die.
But the Mad King gave his enemies the justice he thought they deserved. And each time, it made him feel powerful and right. Until the very end.
And she grows more powerful and more sure that she is good and right.
Do not become what you have always struggled to defeat.
The lords of Westeros are sheep. Are you a sheep? No. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
When I was a girl, my brother told me it was made with 1,000 swords from Aegon's fallen enemies.
I'm here because I love your brother.
I know you love her.
What do 1,000 swords look like in the mind of a little girl who can't count to 20?
Love is more powerful than reason.
Be with me.
Love is the death of duty. Maester Aemon said it a long time ago. Sometimes duty is the death of love.